Okay, so we'll start from basic. What is CATIA? Its
Yes, sir.
application and its improvement. So okay, so about myself, I am Manoj Poddar. I am having 10-year experience in BIW Fixture designing. I started M CAD Solutions in 2017, and last 4 years, more than 100 students, exactly 120 students got placed in various industries, including Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad location. Okay, so that is a brief introduction. Our mission is to provide a proper design knowledge so that the candidate can work efficiently in a particular company. For that, we focus on skill development, and all the skill development will be done through project-based training. Okay, so our advantage, we mainly focus on industry. Our all the faculties are from industries. Main focus is project-based training. We have ties with the company for corporate training, industrial ties for the placement, concept-based training, and the placement assessment.
Yes.
Okay, these are the various programs conducted by MCAD Solutions. Okay, now CATIA. We will start from CATIA. So full form of CATIA. CATIA is computer-aided three-dimensional interactive application. It's the app used between system as well as the user. So interactive.
Yes.
So computer-aided three-dimensional. It's a 3D software. Computer-aided three-dimensional interactive application. It initially developed in 1970 by Dassault System team. Okay, at that time Dassault System not a brand, it is a small team. So they developed this software mainly for the Mirage fighter aircraft. Okay, so they are working on the aircraft project. So for that they have developed that software, and later on it's mainly used in transportation systems like aerospace, automotive, and marine. So likewise, nowadays CATIA is used in various industries. It's having huge market, and the improvement year by year they are improving their software. Bugs are minimizing. So currently, latest version is CATIA V5-6 R 2020. It's the latest version. Okay, and it's used in various industries. Okay, so this software is we can use in Windows, Linux, various platforms, and it's available in various languages: English, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Russian. So all these countries using their own language, their data, their projects, all done in their respective languages. So that's why this software is widely used. And this software, any CAD software, we can open the data from, suppose CATIA to EGENX or any other software. So we have to save in different formats. So IGS, STL, STAPE, 3D XML. These are the various extensions this software provides. Main advantage is STL format, because nowadays 3D printer is very popular. So output of this software we can give directly to the 3D printer. So STL output we can save, and it's mainly used in 3D printer. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
previously CATIA version was V4. Now V5 is going on, and V6 also launched, I think, in 2 to 3 years back. So V6 is also there, but limited companies are using. So most of the companies, are almost all companies, using V5. So V6 is called 3D Experience. So they have developed, or they integrated various software in a basic CAD software, basic CATIA software. Okay,
Yes.
so we will see in next slide. So CATIA mainly using CAD, CAM, as well as in CAE. So what is CAD? Computer-aided design. Any tool which are using, which we can use for modification, creation, and they are mainly graphical representation of a particular model or particular design. Okay, so any CAD software. So it's mainly for graphical representation, analysis. We can analyze, we can change, we can modify, we can create the parts. Okay, so before CAD, there was there are parts. CAD is early 70s or 60s. Before that also there was products, and they are having the good efficiency. All the aspects are very good. Then what is the use of exact CAD? Why CAD is invented or it's popular? Okay. So prior to CAD, all the design, all the manufacturing, all the product will be done by trial and error. So they are doing the prototype in any material, like suppose clay prototype or wooden prototype. So they are doing the prototyping. After prototyping, they are doing testing. They are analyzing that, and they are doing various iterations. And after doing the trial and error, they finalize one part, and then they are going for the manufacturing. If you see old cars, so they, each car having different what you can say fittings, each having various different issues, because there is no CAD, there is no uniformity, so all the products are different. Okay, but now advantage of CAD, all your prototyping work, all your time which is utilizing for the prototype and testing are saved by CAD, because all the testing, all the prototypes we are doing nowadays in CAD, and we are doing the analysis. We are improving all our design, and we are minimizing the errors. So that is the main plus advantage. In real world, we get the actual product which is required by the client or the design engineer. Okay, so time and the issues are resolved due to the CAD. So that is the plus and main biggest advantage of any CAD software. These are the basic example of CAD. Then what is CA? CA means mainly analysis, is mainly used for the validation purpose. Whatever design, whatever models did by the design engineer or CAD engineer, the CAE person will validate that whether it is applicable for a particular application or not. It will test, it will apply the real world constraint on that particular object and try to evaluate, try to validate that part. So there are different types of validation methods: FEA, finite element analysis, computational fluid dynamics, and multi-body dynamics. These are the various validation, what you can say, areas, different areas using various methods for the validation. So here, as we said, real world spaces or real world application environment we apply, and we test our model, and we check is there any problem, if there is any issue, we send the report to the design engineer modify their model, and again do the iteration. So this is a likewise simultaneous work is going on, design and FEA. So on that basis, after some iteration, we get the final proper model. And then CAM. CAM means manufacturing, computer aided manufacturing. It's mainly used for the manufacturing purpose. We plan for the manufacturing. We do all the activities which is actually happen at shop floor, like suppose drilling, milling, all the applications we do at software level. We provide the spindle speed, we provide all the input required for the that particular machining, and we try out in software. If is there any issue, we find out, or we modify the again. So after completing the successful tryout, we generate the code, CNC code, G code, M code, and that code is directly provided to the machine, and we get the required output. So whatever error at shop floor or whatever issues at shop floor, we try to minimize. 100% not possible, but maximum extent we try to minimize the errors, and we try to improve our part. So this is a CAM. So all the activities, CATIA software will do all the activities, CAD, CAM, and CA. Okay. So different versions. So CATIA previously version is V4, now V5, and latest is V6. So V5 data can open into V5, V5 data can open in V6. But recent data means V6 data we can't open in V5, V5 can't open in V4. So this is a drawback. And each year they are releasing the new software, new updates, it's called release. Okay. So they improve the particular product, they work free, they add some commands, they improve performance. It's same like our Android application. Okay, Android each year or after several months we get the update, so the performance and the issues will be resolved at some extent. So same is in CAD software or CATIA. So these are the various software. So V4. So if you can see, the UI of V4 is very old. V5 is very user friendly, and V6 they made user friendly as well as they add various extensions so that user can use, means not only CAD user, design engineer, CAD engineer, process and manufacturing, finance, all the interrelated teams can handle the software or can handle the data. So that is the biggest advantage of V6. Okay, it's called PLM. So you know what is PLM?
Yes, sir. We had that subject this semester.
Okay, so what is the exact application or purpose of PLM?
Like to know the to reduce the cost of the product and reduce the number of steps and improve it to make it a better one.
Okay, so
And also
that is,
recycle it from birth to
yeah,
like
from start to the end, all
yes,
the activities we can check, we can maintain, we can manage in the PLM, right? So you can see here portfolio management, product data management, project management, quality management, process, document, supplier, service, all comes under one particular PLM. Okay, so
yes,
all the activities controlled by the PLM. So that is the biggest advantage. And Desal system V6, they integrated with Innovia V6. They integrated with the current software V6 software. So that is the advantage. As a user point of view, PLM means data management structure. Okay, so
okay,
suppose you did any project at your computer or laptop and you save in your proper location. And if they issue your laptop stolen or your hard disk is corrupted, all the data will be lost. Okay, you don't have any control on that. Okay, so that is, if that is a very critical project or it's for customer project, so that is a big drawback for uh, in our system. Okay, so to
yes,
avoid this, again, while working in a company, different teams are there, different people are working on a project. So if you today, if you completed one project and another person from second shift or any other person, he can modify, he can delete your product. Okay, so that may happen. So security point of view, data point of view, in companies, they have to maintain the project or they have to maintain the data. So PLM is one cloud. So on that cloud or server, we save our data. Anyone can access at any location who is having the password and ID, login ID and password. They can access. Suppose I have created one project, I upload on that particular server, and I will check in. That is, there is the option check in and check out. I check in that product. Now you want to modify something in that particular project intentionally to harm the colleague, means their product or their project. You want to what we can say, company politics. Okay, so if anyone want to delete the product or change anything into the project, so it happen in the company. So if you want to check out that product, if you want to modify that product, you have to do the checkout process. So while checkout, there is an option who is checking out. So login ID is there, and you have to write the reason why you are checking out. Suppose you write you want to do modification, you log in for from different user ID for your safety, but still there is a old version will be there, and if you check out, it will check out as a new version. So both previous data as well as new data will be there. So the data security is there always. So no one can delete the previous or old data. It's already in the backup. So backup as well as the new version will be there. So if you want previous data, you can access. If you want new data, you can access. So that is the biggest advantage, security point of view and data loss of point of view for the companies. Nowadays, only OEM companies using this software PLM, but uh, some company OEMs are now forcing tier one supplier as well as service industry to use this software. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
after 3 to 5 years, you can see small scale, medium scale, all the companies now trying will use this software. The reason behind not to use this software because it's a cloud, it's a server, so its cost is huge. So no, not all company can afford this cost. So that's why currently OEM only using this software.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in CATIA, what we are going to learn? So first is Sketcher. It's the base in any software. You learn any software. This is the base, Sketcher. After Sketch, we will go in for the part modeling, then assembly modeling, and then drafting. These are the basic steps we will
Yes.
follow. And design intent. What is meant by design, or what parameters or what objects control the design? Parameter, dimension, and constraint. These are the three main factors which control your design in any
Yes.
industry. These are the basic and main functions which is control the design intent, parameter, dimension, and constraint. While studying, I will show you the exactly impact of all these things. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this all we will going to learn in CATIA. So now we will start the CATIA.
Sir,
Yeah.
do you have batches in the morning, sir?
Morning at which time?
Like any time is fine for me in the morning, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have, but for this 2 to 3 days, we will continue in evening. So from
Okay.
Monday, some candidates are again joining. So I will
Okay.
shift your batch to Monday. Sorry, in morning.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And your IELTS and all the classes. What is the time for that classes?
It will be at this time, sir, like 5 to 6.
5 to 6. Okay, no problem. So before 5 at any time you are okay, right?
Ah, yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. So now only 2 days, one day. Saturday we are having holidays, Saturday, Sunday. So from Monday,
Okay, sir.
I will shift to 12 o'clock. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. No problem.
Yeah. So 12 o'clock we will continue from Monday.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
this
daily
Katia,
2
yeah,
hours class.
and daily, depending on the session, sometimes it is 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes it may extend 1 hour or 1.5 hours.
Ah,
Basic
no problem,
Katia,
sir.
yeah, basic Katia, initial level, Sketcher is very important. It's the best. So maximum time 1 or 2 weeks we will uh, give for the basic Katia. Sorry, basic
Okay, sir.
Sketcher. So in that period, uh, half an hour lecture will be there, half or
Okay,
one
sir.
hour. Okay. So after completing the Sketcher, while doing the concept design, the timing will be increased 1 or 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
it's like theoretical session. You have to practice. I will provide the task, and you have to
Okay,
complete
sir.
the task. You have to send me on the WhatsApp. I will check. We will review. Your issue will be resolved, and then we will proceed. So that is the basic
Okay.
step.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So CATIA, computer aided three-dimensional interactive application. C1 is this is not for a user point of view, but it's a
Yes.
application like P1, P2, P3. Simple example: mobile, your keypad mobile or basic mobile, then your Android mobile and your iPhone. So what is
Yes.
the difference? Basic functions or applications like calling, net, and the WhatsApp all will be done in all mobile. Okay, but each
Yes, sir.
having various applications. In Android, it is mainly used for customization. Apple
Yes.
phone, iPhone, they mainly use for the security purpose, and the basic, the basic phones, it's mainly budget phones. So common people use this budget phones. They are budget phones. So depending on the user, the application or from a mobile will be changed. So like here, same, depending on the industry, the version P1, P2, P3 will be changed. P1 having limited command, P2 having some more command, P3 having maximum command. So it's user friendly. Anyone can do that particular task in minimum time because the number of commands are more. Okay, so
Yes.
small scale company use P1, medium scale use P2, and high end company use P3.
Yes.
All the basic functionality will be same. There is no difference. So this is a P1. V5-6 is the version and R 2018. It's a release. Year-wise, they have released. Currently, we are having 2020 release, but I haven't installed. So I have the application. I will check. So this is 2018. In each version, some commands are optimized, some commands are deleted, positions are changed, but basic functionality will be same. Okay, so I am starting this CATIA. It's a desktop system product. One window will be opening, small window, and when it is completely open, by default it will be assembly design. Now my license is limited P1, so I am having only this functionalities. So it's open assembly design, and if you have different version, so by default product structure will be open. Okay, this toolbar or this workbench will be open. So I am closing it, and I will show you some customization. So this is the by default software. While entering to the start, there is only these two options, limited version options. So I want mainly for fixture designing. So part assembly, sketcher, drafting, surfacing, it's sufficient for fixture designing. So this is the basic license. So this is the workbench. Okay, workbench. So I want to do part modeling, sketcher, assembly, drafting. So I will add the shortcut. So tools, customize, I will add favorite. First is sketcher, then part design, then assembly design, then drafting. And if you want surfacing. So I added a shortcut. So it will come here. One. Second, it will come at this location. This is the workbench. Okay. So we can enter into the workbench by various methods by clicking start, and these are the favorites. One option. This is second option. This is file new, third option. Then toolbar new, fourth option. Then this is the fifth option. And if already part is created, we can open. So there are number of ways to enter into the particular workbench. So I will start mechanical design and part design. So it will ask the part name, and these are the some options. So after some lecture, I will explain you what is the impact of this, why it is given. Initial level, we just have the overview. So this is the CATIA. Left side top, it's a tree or specification. Right side top, it's a compass, and right side bottom, it's the geometry. Okay. So if you have any other CAD or CAE software awareness or knowledge, so there are two basically axis system or coordinate system, working coordinate system and world coordinate system, or it's called universal coordinate system. Universal means universally fixed. Working means as per part, as per assembly, as per requirement, you can change. So it's a working coordinate system and it's a universal coordinate system. For example, we are creating one assembly and we want to insert or we want to use that part for the CAE. So we will save and use into the CAE software. That software will import the part. So while importing, it should be placed at a particular location at the assembly level. So CAE person, what he will do, he will import that part. He will match our UCS, Universal Coordinate System, and CAE software, that coordinate system. So both coordinate system is matched, and our part will be located at a particular location. So that's why UCS is very important while working in different software. While working only at CAD, you don't need this, or there is no use of this UCS or WCS, or you cannot find out the difference between UCS and WCS. Okay.
Yes.
I work in various different software and industries, so that's why I know the impact and the use of this UCS WCS. If you work 10, 15, 20 years in CATIA, you will not find out any difference. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is one overview. Now settings. All the settings of the software is the tools and options. So here, general setting, infrastructure related setting, and mechanical setting. If you have different license, you will have the various options for the different settings. So in general, This is UI, user interface P1, P2, P3. So my basic version is P1. Here automatically up your data will be saved after 30 minutes. Okay. So you are working, you are doing some assembly task, and after every 30 minutes, it will take the backup. It will save your part. But if you are designing means if you have to do by your own, you are thinking, you are imagining, and you are implementing your imagination into the model or the part. So if after 30 minutes it is saving, so your flow of doing the modeling or designing will break because the system will hang for 1 or 2 minutes. So our concentration will break. So that's why in various companies, all the engineers will keep this option off. They will not keep automatic backup. They will do control S, means save after every 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So that's why we will keep this off. This is a license MD1, mechanical design one. So there are various different licenses available in market. As a user point of view, you don't need this, but when you work in a company, you have to select a particular license for a particular application. Macro means a program. It's mainly created in VBA language. So any program. Okay. So what is the use of IT persons or IT industry? Without IT persons, can we live in a world?
No, sir.
No. So IT industry is like I think 30 to 40 years back. Before that, is there any IT industry?
Probably no.
Still there is, take 100 years. Before 100 years, is there any IT industry? Is there any program?
No, sir.
Still people are living. IT
Yes.
person, what they will do? They will just speed up your life. Take example, mobile. Without mobile, our parents are living. Okay.
Yes.
So there is a communication way. Basic communication way is, I think, post office. Okay. So time required to do the post is 1 month, 2 months, depending on the distance. But nowadays, within a second, we can reach any part of the world. So speed increases there, nothing. So IT person or secondary person, they just increase your speed, and not in every sector, but where there is a repetition. Okay.
Yes.
If there is a repeated work, then there is a IT person involved. Take one example, in your mall, automatic staircase is there, automatic
Yes.
door opening is there, the automatic water tap, hand dryer. These are the automatic systems. So they just reduce the task of the person. So repeated work is there. So in CATIA or in any software, if there is a repeated work, we will do the program. As a design engineer, as a mechanical engineer, we will provide an idea or flowchart to the IT person. IT person will create the program. Program creation is not difficult. Giving the concept or idea is difficult. So we will provide the idea, and our time will be reduced. So clients provide us various macros. BIW picture designing and the macros. So there are various macros. You can see 69. So various macros are there, and how to use that macro, they will provide a guideline. Okay, Kuka, you can read out this. Can you read this?
Kuka Cement. No, sir. It's,
Okay.
I think it's in German.
German language. Okay. So they provide their method. Nowadays, they are providing German as well as English. So how to use this particular macro? They provide a proper documentation. Okay. So our time and our accuracy will be increased by using the macros. Okay. So
Yes,
here
sir.
all the steps are given. So company will provide us a macro and their document to use. So that is a macro. Then display means overview. As we discussed, is the tree or specification. By default, it's classical window style. Second option, historical, constructive historical. It will start from here. Then third option is relation. Only representation will be changed. Nothing is different. Structural from left side.
Yes.
Okay. So representation.
Class.
graphical representation. Tree orientation, tree representation will be different. And we use classical window style by default, because if there is no need or there is no any impact for as a design point of view, so we use standard method. Then performance. Okay, so performance and the graphics. Is there any relation between performance and graphics?
Yes, sir.
You
Like
have any
better,
idea? Yeah,
like better graphics will give better performance.
better graphics will give better performance. Okay, simple example
That's what
again,
I think, sir.
mobile example. You played a game, or you playing right now any games on mobile, right?
Yes, sir.
So if example PUBG. Okay, I haven't played, but I heard the from various also. So PUBG take of example. They have a
Yes, sir.
high graphics. Okay,
Yes, sir.
if your mobile is not having the higher RAM, so that
Yes,
game
sir.
will that game will lag. Okay, so what
Yes,
is
sir.
second option? Either change the mobile. Okay, but we can't change the mobile for the gaming. Okay, so
Yes.
second option is that we reduce the graphic properties. Okay, I played a game like racing game. So in that game, I reduced the graphics properties. So
Yes, sir.
graphics will not, objects will not be properly as per the actual. It will having some deformation, but we
Yes.
can play the game. Okay,
Yes,
that is the option. So speed means performance. So performance and graphics are inversely proportional. So if the graphics is high, your system performance will be down. In that case, you have to increase the graphics properties, you have to add the graphics, or you have to add the RAM. So that is one option. So same here, you can check. By default, it is a 0.20, 0.20,
Yes.
0.20. So you can check. Now I will show you one example. What is it? This is a circle. Can you see?
It's like this thing is zoomed.
Line. It is line, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you see, it is a line. It is not a circle. Okay. It is a circle or any polygon.
Is polygons.
Okay, I reduce some more. Okay, it is a polygon. Okay,
Yes.
but it's circle. In actual, it is a circle.
Okay.
Now, okay, these two parts are coincide or there is a gap.
Gaps.
Okay, but actually there is a coincide. You can see there is a coincide. It's a just graphical representation. Now I am increasing the graphic properties. These are the distance, that line distance. It is now 0.01, that line distance.
Yes.
Now you can see.
Yes.
Now see, there is a gap because this part is very small. So that's why after zooming also there is a gap, but actually there is a coincidence. Okay,
Yes.
but initial was there was the line. Now in this case, you can see the proper circle.
Circle.
So
Yes.
that is the performance. So if you have in companies, they have 32, 64 GB RAM. So in that case, you can all minimize this. So your proper visualization will be there as well as the speed will be there. And second, visualization means color combination. Is the background color. So you can change to white. Okay, but don't change because all your construction work will be the white. So you cannot see your construction work.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
this construction work color also we can change, but we have to some knowledge about the VB and some software. So we can change this blind color. By default it's white. We can change. So all the color combination we can change from here without knowing any software, any language we can change, but don't change because it is better to work in a standard workbench or standard color combination. So when you work in a company or when you go for a model test, it is easy for you. Now suppose you change the color and you are working in this, you have all the practice. you went to the model test and the color combination is different, so you will confuse and you will not perform in a better way. So that's why don't change this, but have an idea from where you can change. So tools, option, display, and visualization. Here we can change the settings of the color. Okay, so these are the settings. These are the different layers available in line type available in CATIA, and their thickness, one number in pixel and size in mm. So these are the different sizes available in CATIA line sizes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, parameters we will see at the time of design. Parameter, what is relation, and all part related setting will be done in infrastructure, part infrastructure, general display, part document. All the assembly, feature, drafting settings are we can change from mechanical design and respective workbench. Here part design is given, but there are no particular settings. All the settings of the part are included in infrastructure and part infrastructure. Okay, this is a setting point of view. When we work, we see one by one. And one more important thing is parameter and measure here units. So we can change the unit for line, length, linear, angular, time, weight, volume. We can change the unit as per the requirement. By default, mm, degree, second, kg. So by default, these are the standards. As per the industry requirement, we can change. Okay, so this is the overview of CATIA. Then we will start some basic sketches.
Yes, sir.
So customize. You have software?
No, sir, I don't have software, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I will share you the link. Just download and install.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the workbench, part design. It's called workbench, work environment. Okay, so this is the part, single gear of part. This is a sketcher. Okay, so select any
Yes.
sketcher command. Select any plane from tree or from this visualization area. So I am selecting the plane, and we can see that different options are there. So by default, it will look like case tool. It's important. I will keep here. And these are the lines, horizontal lines. So click on this and drag outside your toolbar. You can drag outside. Now this is a vertical. So press shift button and again drag from mouse. Release the mouse button and then release shift button. So it will horizontal. So this is the operation. This is constraint. And this is profile. So profile, operation, and constraint. These are the three main toolbars used in sketcher workbench. So profile, we can create any model. Operation, we perform different operations, and constraint, we do the dimension, geometrical as well as dimensional. Various types of dimensions are there. So we will constraint, we will provide the value to the sketch. So first we will see this profile toolbar today. Then in next lecture, operation and constraint. Then I will provide you the document or practical document here. You have to do the practice. So profile.
Yes, sir.
So here I have selected the profile. You can see case toolbar is now expanded. There are different options: line, tangent arc, and 3-point arc. This tangent arc is deactivated now because for creating any tangency, there is no object. So that's why it is deactivated. So I am creating one line. Select first point. Select second point. Now it's activated. So now I can create a tangent arc. This is a tangency with the previous line. Again, this is a tangency with arc. Now next 3-point arc. This is the first point, second point, and third point. Again, by default, it will go to the line option. So line option. Okay, so it's a continuous line, combination of tangent arc and 3-point arc. Okay,
Yes, sir.
if you want to exit from workbench, select on a particular command or select this select toolbar or press escape from the keyboard. So you can easily escape from or you can exit from that particular command. Okay,
Yes, sir.
again line, continue line, or close profile. Close the profile, it will automatically exit from that particular command.
Yes, sir.
Second toolbar is predefined profile. Okay, so here all the closed profiles are there, linear profiles maximum, so rectangle. So first point and diagonal point. So this is a rectangle. This is a horizontal, vertical. So horizontally and vertical by default constraints are there. Second option, oriented rectangle. So first point, angle. Initial level, we will give a random angle, and after that, we will provide the dimension and we modify the angle. This is the angle, and this is the width or height of the rectangle. Third, parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
Yeah. So first point, angle for parallelogram and angle between adjacent lines. So difference between rectangle and parallelogram. In rectangle, angle between adjacent line is 90 degree. In parallelogram, other than 90. That is the basic difference. Here, opposite side of parallel. In parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. So only one difference, adjacent line angle 90 and other than 90. The next option is there, elongated hole. So you can see two arcs are there with center point. So first center point, second center point, and radius of this arc. We can modify from here. Okay. So this is the elongated hole. Next, polygon. Okay. So I will provide one software that is a CATIA 21. So in that, polygon option is not there. There is a hexagon option. So it's the 28th version.
Okay.
So updated version. So they have optimized the command. So polygon. So what is meant by polygon?
Polygon means like a model having more than like 3 sides.
Simple definition. Polygon definition.
Uh, a
Any
part having
closed
many.
profile or any closed profile.
Yeah, it has all closed profiles. Sir.
Okay, closed profile. So what is the minimum line for the polygon? Minimum number
5.
of lines?
5.
5. Rectangle is a polygon?
Rectangle, no, sir.
No. So 5. So it's a polygon or pentagon?
Pentagons.
Okay. So rectangle is not polygon?
No, sir. Because it starts from 5, no, sir.
Okay. Definition of polygon. Any closed profile. So it is not closed profile.
Closed profiles.
Then it is not a polygon.
No, no, sir.
You are confusing between polygon and pentagon.
Yes.
Polygon means having, poly means many. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
polygon means having many, poly means many, and polygon means one closed profile having many sides. So minimum size will be 3. Minimum sides will be 3 because it is a closed profile having 3
Yes, sir.
sides. Maximum will
Yes,
be
sir.
infinite. Infinite means
Yes.
circle. So triangle, rectangle, pentagon, hexagon, septagon, octagon. These are the polygon. Basic,
Yes,
we
sir.
know that is polygon. Okay. So you are
Yes, sir.
confusing between polygon and pentagon.
Yes.
So this is also polygon. This is also polygon. This is also polygon. Okay, this also. So here polygon option is there. So there are two methods. At the time of engineering first year, we are doing the creating the different pentagon or hexagon, septagon. So different methods. We are taking some dimension in our compass. We are marking onto the circle. So same method is there, same concept, but we don't mark that. Software will do all the activities, but input will give in
Yes,
circle, circumcircle. As per the requirement, as per the input, we select this. This is the center point of circle. Now this is the in circle, means it will creating the tangency to each side. Second,
Yes.
circumcircle, means it will pass through the vertices of the polygon, any polygon. Okay. So
Yes.
initial level, I have selected the center point. So again, see here, number of side by default you can see 6. Okay.
6.
Now
Yes.
I am selecting the center. So this option is activated. has default number of sides. Okay, so I can unlock this. By default it's locked. I am unlocking this. So after unlocking, I will provide the diameter or provide the radius by clicking this distance, select here. Then I can provide the values. Number of sides 8. Okay, so initial
Yes.
select the center. It will show the number of sides, default sides you unlock. Then select the radius. Then you can insert the number of sides for the
Yes.
polygon. In your case, in your software, there is only hexagon, so you will not see this option. Just select and give the radius. So you can create only hexagon, not polygon. Now this option is center rectangle. So center and rectangle. This center is equidistant about this rectangle is equidistant about the center.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is
So
same like SolidWorks, right, sir?
Yes, yes. All the commands are same. You only UI will be different.
Yes, sir. I
Command,
know to use SolidWorks, sir.
yeah, command will be different. So you try to compare with SolidWorks so that your both software will be perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So command name and the location UI will be different. All the basics
sir.
will be same. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
next is parallelogram. Okay, this is a parallelogram, center parallelogram. So I have created two lines. Now I am selecting two different lines and the center parallelogram is created. But here the center of this parallelogram is intersection of these two lines. I have not intersected this line, but still this software taken the projection and imagine this as a center point, and by using this center point created the parallelogram. In this, these two lines are parallel to this first line. These two lines are parallel to second line. Okay, so this is a center parallelogram. So in today's lecture, we will see only this because I have to upload the software, you have to download, you have to install, and you have to practice. Okay. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. we can again start. So tomorrow I will finish this so that you install in that time and you do the practice. Because if you don't do the practice, you will confuse between CATIA and other software. So you practice this. So tomorrow this and mouse handling I will tell you. So SolidWorks mouse handling is different, CATIA is different. So 1 or 2 days you will be in confusion. Okay, because I use SolidWorks, CATIA, VGNX, Creo. So they have some mouse handling difference. So as a user, we are having the confusion. So 1 or 2 days you have to do the proper practice. So all confusion will be clear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will stop here. Do you have any doubts or any issues?
No, sir.
Okay. So your lecture I will take from CATIA to all fixture designing. I will take all the lectures. But just in next week I will try to combine with some other persons because they are also doing the online training. So maximum 5 people or 2 to 3 people we will combine. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I will.
Sir,
yeah.
This course is like how many days course, sir?
3 months will be there. So I will provide you the task. So depending on your task, if you complete the daily task, so before 3 months we can complete. If you not completing the regular task, so it may take more days.
Yes, sir, we'll do that.
Yeah. So regular task you have to complete. So within 3 months it will easily complete.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other queries?
No, sir. That's it.
Okay. So I will close this session.
Yes.